Hope everybody's having a good day today. I was getting some of my equipment ready. To work today. Had to do a pressure washing job, and my pressure washer needed servicing. So I hope you can even hear me with the wind. But anyway, I serviced the pressure washer, oil change for the engine and the pump. Got that done. Had to unload part of what we had left from the other day from camping. This weekend we went camping with the church, so I unloaded all my lawn mowers and equipment off my trailer and put them here in the garage so that I could go on the trip. And I still had all that empty and had a few things still in it, so I had to unload it, change the oil in my pressure washer, load it back up. But I thought before I loaded this up, this is a what's it called? LiftMaster kit. And what it does is for this ProMaster 260, it connects right here on the side of the hydraulic lift up on the front, and it's like a foot, so that if you need to get up under your deck, instead of having to use a jack stand or some kind of lift, or put it up on a trailer or something, you know, on the edge and kind of offset it and get under it, you can use this with the hydraulic lift and lift the front end of the mower up so you can get under it, change the blades and things like that. And I went ahead and bought one the other day because I'd had an issue where I was having to get under it with it sitting like it is now, and I had to actually like put wood up under where I'm sitting here, and then put a jack up under there, and didn't hardly get it off the ground, maybe that much to get the blade off. So I went ahead, thought it'd be a good investment to buy it. So I'm going to unbox this and see what it looks like, because I hadn't even looked at it, and I've had it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So let's see what it looks like. Alright, now we can actually get inside, I think. It's got these big staples in there. They really don't want you getting in it. Let's look at it. We don't need those. It works like a hitch, like a trailer hitch. And I believe what it is just this piece. You take this pin out and it goes, slides into here, and the pin goes right there. And then when you lift up the deck, you push up on the foot. So this sits on the ground right here, and this goes in that little hitch plate. So we might see if that works. So there it is, connected. I've got pin in and everything set up there. We'll see if it lifts it up now. I think I figured it out. I had to actually lower the deck all the way rather than most of the way. So I had to take all my pins out. So everything should be good. I actually did have to read the instructions, which is sad. Okay. That is actually awesome. I had no idea that it would go that far up. You actually have to install another pin as a safety measure, because over time these hydraulics can leak down, and so you also don't want it just to fail. So if you have any kind of leak or blowout or anything and you don't have that pin in there, this whole thing will drop, and if you're under here, it basically probably would kill you. So I'm real happy with it. It looks really nasty under there, but this will be an easy way for me to clean it, do the deck, blades and everything, get those on and off. But that's crazy amount of lift. I really only expected it to maybe do half that or something. So I'm real happy with that. That's going to be a lifesaver when I'm out in the field and don't have anything to lift it up, because I never could get a floor jack to go this far up at all. So that $125 odd, whatever it was almost 125, I think. Well worth the LiftMaster. So if you have one of these machines, which this is one of the last ones because they discontinued it, and I bought it last year before they sold out of them. I think my dealer has one left still. He had two when I bought them, and so if you ever do decide to get one or you trade for one, this thing is a lifesaver. So anyway, I'm gonna get on and do my other work. I just wanted to unbox that and see how it worked. So I'm gonna head out. Remember to take this back out before you lower it. Climb back up. And you actually don't have to turn it off or back on to lower it. You just release the tension. And there you go. Nice little addition. I'm happy to have the hydraulic lift now. My other machine, my 148Z, actually had this as an option, the hydraulic lift. But when I bought it 10 years ago, I guess it'll be almost 11 now. It'll be 11 this year, November, I think. But when I bought it, I didn't want to pay the extra $500 for that option, so I went with a foot pedal, and I've been happy with it. But once I got this and realized how much less you got to worry about keeping your foot on the pedal and feathering the deck, I love it. So I could just kind of have one hand on the steering sticks, and then another hand sitting on the hydraulic release there, and just kind of feather it up and down, and it don't have to wear out my feet or legs or anything like that. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. Well, I just put Rosie up. It's like, I think, close to 11 o'clock now. I got all my work done today, my pressure washing job, and then mowed some grass for my grandpa. Took about 20 minutes, and I actually ended up using my master lift for my ProMaster 260 today to clean out my deck, because I was mowing the yard and realized that it wasn't mowing really well because all that grass that was built up in it. So when I got done mowing for my grandpa, I got up under there and cleaned everything. So worked out really good. Just did it outside my trailer just before I loaded it, so it worked out good. But anyway, after that, I come home and I worked for an hour at my neighbor's house doing pine straw, putting it out. I've already put out 35 bales, and then today I put out another 40, another 40, because I got 75 total, and I've got 200 to put out, so I'm almost halfway there. So anyway, hopefully tomorrow I can get another 40 or 50 put out maybe, and just get that much closer. So anyway, I'm gonna let you go. Hope you had a good day today, and I will see you again tomorrow.